Welcome to my channel, friends. Once upon a time, there was a young man. Life hadn't been kind to him. His parents had passed away. He had no family, no friends. The only thing he had was a strict boss, a boring job, and a tiny, lonely house where he cooked his food, ate alone, and went to sleep. Every day was the same. Wake up, work, cook, eat, sleep. Nothing ever changed. One evening, something strange happened. He cooked as usual, 4 chapatis and some vegetables. But when he returned after washing his hands, 1 chapati was missing. He looked around in confusion. Did he miscount? He shook his head and ate in silence. The next day, the same thing. And on the 3rd day, again. This time, he decided to stay alert. He watched carefully and caught the thief red-handed. But it wasn't a human. It was a big, fat mouse. Just when he was about to chase it away, something unbelievable happened. The mouse spoke. "Brother, why are you stopping me? I'm only taking my share of fate. Please let me have 1 chapati." The boy stared at the mouse in shock. "I barely have enough for myself. I make these 4 chapatis to survive, and you steal 1 every day? My life is already hard enough." The mouse smiled and said, "I know someone who can help you. Someone who answers the deepest questions in life. Go to Gautam Buddha's ashram. He will show you the way." Now, this boy, he wasn't sure if he was going crazy talking to a mouse, but something inside him whispered, "Go." So the next morning, he packed his things, took 5 days off from work, and set off on this unexpected journey. On his first night, he came across a grand mansion. He knocked and politely asked for shelter. The kind owner invited him in and asked, "Where are you going, young man?" He replied, "I'm going to meet Gautam Buddha." The owner smiled, "Wonderful. Then please ask him something for me. My daughter, she hasn't spoken a single word in 20 years. Please ask him when she will speak again." The boy promised he would. The next day, he reached a cold, dangerous mountain path. He didn't know how to move forward until he saw a magician meditating in the snow. "Where are you headed, young man?" "I'm going to meet Gautam Buddha." The magician said, "Then please ask him something for me too. I've meditated here for 1,000 years, yet I cannot reach heaven. Why? Ask him." The boy agreed. The magician smiled and helped him cross the dangerous path with his magic. Next, the boy reached a vast, flowing river. No bridge, no boat. How would he cross? That's when a giant tortoise appeared. "Where are you going, young man?" "To Gautam Buddha's ashram." "Then please, ask him for me too. I've been stuck in this river for 500 years, trying to become a dragon. When will I finally succeed?" The boy promised he would. The tortoise carried him safely across the river. At last, the boy reached the ashram. He sat down, listened to the wise words of Gautam Buddha, and when the time came to ask questions, he learned something important. Buddha would only answer 3 questions, but the boy had 4. His own, the mansion owner's, the magician's, the tortoise's. He thought deeply. What should he do? And then he made the choice that changed his life. He gave up his own question to help the others. Buddha smiled and gave his answers. The mansion owner's daughter will speak the day she gets married. The magician can reach heaven if he simply lets go of his stick. The tortoise will become a dragon if he removes his shell. Grateful, he bowed and began his journey home. First, he met the tortoise. Buddha said you will become a dragon if you remove your shell. The tortoise shed its shell and transformed into a magnificent dragon. Before flying away, it left behind a pile of priceless pearls. Next, he met the magician. Buddha said, "You must let go of your stick to reach heaven." The magician smiled, handed over his magical stick, and immediately ascended to the heavens. Finally, the boy returned to the mansion. Buddha said, "Your daughter will speak the day she gets married." The owner, overjoyed, said, "Then who better to marry her than you?" They married, and on their wedding day, she spoke her very first words. You are the one who came to our house that night." And so the boy's life changed forever. He had wealth from the pearls, power from the magician's stick, and love from his wife. All because he chose to help others before thinking of himself. And this, my friends, is the lesson. True greatness doesn't come from selfishness. It comes from kindness, from sacrifice, from putting others first. When life gives you a choice between helping yourself or helping others, choose kindness, choose generosity. Because when you help others, the universe finds unexpected ways to reward you. What you give always comes back to you multiplied. Let go of fear, let go of selfishness, and watch how life surprises you with blessings beyond your imagination.